What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back. Oh, bitch. Girl, I can't wait to get my shit done. Let me tell y'all something. This is the problem when you have to work like 6 fucking days a goddamn week of overtime and shit like that. You can't get to the shop when you want to get to the shop because by the time you get off of work, the shop is closed. And then the time that you do have the day off, they close on that day, bitch. Like, god damn. Like, my scalp needs some fucking attention. Like, I need to see my scalp. That shit needs to breathe. I mean, it's good. I'm sorry to go on a tangent. I'm sorry, but I just be like, God damn, I just want my hair pinned the fuck up right about now because it's irritating me. But anyway, moving on from there, we Married to Medicine. Married to Medicine season 7, episode 11, Busted Cabo. So we pick up where we left off last week. Everybody's in Cabo. We having a good time. They just did the dance off, whatever. Dr. Heavenly was the one, and Dr. Damon, they won. They got some little edible panties and stuff like that. Daddy, mine's already tastes good. And he was like, yeah, they do, but we don't need to talk about that right now. Listen, Dr. Damon is the best. Dr. Damon is the goddamn best. That motherfucker will come out of nowhere just, babe, buddy, you gotta calm down. We don't need to talk about that right now. But anyway, so they going up there to their rooms and everybody enjoying what the view and everything. Of course, you got some complaints here and there. Quad, she getting escorted up to her room by little Carlos. And baby, listen, Quad was walking up to her room for like 15, 20 minutes. And I would have said, listen, where's the elevator first of fucking all? Second of all, take me right back downstairs. I'll sleep on the patio, okay? Because this is too much. This is too much. But Quad was not complaining or anything about it. She was fine with it, which I was surprised by and I was thankful. And she was just showing, she could come on this trip and not be the one that caused the problems, okay? That's what we're seeing for right now. She didn't have an issue last trip. She ain't having an issue so far this trip. She get to her one, and when he put it out there, your 1 bedroom suite, I said, first of all, you didn't have to say it like that, but she didn't take no shade to it. She was like, this is cute. I see why they put me here. This is really nice. And Simone had to clear up why she put her up there. The reason why I put her up there, away from everybody, it's not that I didn't want her to be around our husbands, as if Quad really wants y'all husband. Quad don't want them men, okay? They don't make enough for her. All right, that's one. And two, they done had y'all. That's another. Okay, I don't want my girlfriend's man. Anyway, moving on. She said, girl, I just want her to be close to the one person that she needs to be close to. Herself. Get in tune with that person. I said, all right. If that's the excuse, Cecil was sitting there looking like, okay, bitch, if that's what you want to say, that's what you want to say. Cecil in that goddamn do-rag. I said, look at this. Cecil looked like he used to get down back in the day. Like, he probably used to pull bitches back in the day. I don't know. That do-rag kind of did something to me. It just made me look at him in a different light. I said, you pulled that bitch out. It was like a magic cloth or something. I said, oh, okay. You used to get a lot of vagina back in the day. But, of course, Scott and Contessa in their feelings a little bit about feeling a little bit robbed about the room. But they was just joking and they getting ready. Everybody's about to get ready, going downstairs, for this little anniversary dinner. Simone and Cecil celebrating 23 years. And Dr. Jackie was the last one, and Curtis was the last one coming down. And we get Mariah. She's not coming down because apparently she's so-called sick. Now, when Simone went into her room, Aiden said, no, she's not coming. We're not going to come. She's not really feeling well. She's cramping. Bitch, I said I'm cramping right motherfucking now. Okay? I am. Back is all fucked up. Okay? But I'm doing what? I'm on here getting these videos out. I'm on here doing what I got to fucking do. Bitch, you better pop in setting, pop a Midol or whatever and go enjoy the festivities. Okay? Bitch, you ain't really got to do shit. It's free. Okay? It's free. That's what I'm saying. But, sometimes these cramps do be debilitating. So, who knows what's really going on with Mariah. Toya was like, getting out here and doing little dinners or whatever, never been the thing for Mariah, can't break glasses, can't do this and all this stuff. Girl, whatever. So they getting ready to go to this little restaurant and they in that little ranky jank van. And so they driving around this road. Now, baby, I was getting a little bit concerned. I was getting concerned too. Okay, because they shaking all up on the insides and everything, and it seemed like they was going a whole long way out, and I was like, where y'all going? Ain't no street lights or nothing. It was like a little dark back road. Then the road turned into sand and all that stuff. And I was like, all this dirt, what's going on? Where y'all going? And then Dr. Jackie was like, if you had to convince a kidnapper or whoever to not kill you or take you out first or whatever, what would be your story? And then they was like, it'd be the ones, I got kids. And it was like, well, shit, I'd be shit out of luck, huh? I'd be shit out of luck. That's basically what Jackie trying to say. And then here come Buffy. Apparently, me too. I said, oh, here we go. Now, here's the thing with Dr. Jackie shit. Now, do I feel like she said what she said last week in a malicious way? Because we have to clear this up. Yes, I was upset at the fact that she said it because you didn't get permission to say it. I don't care if the girl had told her that in confidence, if she said it on the show previously, whatever. You are announcing it to a lot of people that's not really around her in you guys' circle that probably don't know this or whatever. And you know, it is a possibility that we did not see everything that's going on. But the way that it was edited, it just came out of nowhere. Like, you don't put people's business out there. And if they did edit it that way to get this reaction, good fucking job because, bitch, we was heated, all right? But at the end of the day, do I feel like Dr. Jackie is being malicious about putting that out there? No, I don't feel like she was. I just feel like she just put it out there without thinking. That's what I felt like, you know, and I still wasn't here for it. So at this they finally get to the little restaurant, you know, and it's an outdoor restaurant, it's cute or whatever. You know, you gotta be careful when they be cooking stuff outside. I be so paranoid. I couldn't do stuff like that. You know, I told y'all my digestion system is just all the way fucked up. It's sensitive as hell and I be scared to put certain stuff. Shut up. Anyway, all these tangents that I'm going on. It's just that type of night. Anyway, what was going on? They get to the little restaurant. They having a good time. They get to the bar. Dr. Heavenly talking about something. This white liquor I don't do. Bitch, you don't do white liquor? What the fuck? Girl, I do brown and white, okay? Somebody give me a drink, I'ma drink it. You know what I'm saying? Regardless. But we know she like that brown round. So, you know, we'll give you a pass, I guess. Because, you know, vodka is my drink of choice. That should get you right, okay? But, moving on from that. They finally sit down and everything is cool. Everybody's having a good time. Dr. Jackie gets up there. She said, you know, I want to say thank you to Simone and Cecil for helping us out in our time of need when we was going through what we was going through, me and Curtis, with our relationship and getting us back on the right track, giving us the encouragement that we needed and just being there. And then, you know, they played a little video of Miles and Michael, I believe, their sons, giving little props to them and being thankful for them for putting up with them and, you know, sticking it out for them and stuff like that. And at this point, everything was nice. We got the pleasantries. We got the goodness. I said, bitch, something is about to happen. Girl, because you know, this group, it can't be cool and kumbaya for like 15 minutes. After that, the times is up. It's trying to have some drama to happen, okay? And that's exactly what happened. Listen. Contessa was like, so Buffy, you've been with this group for 24 hours on this trip right about now. So how you feeling? Because, you know, let me just tell you this. Dr. Heavenly used to tease me too when I was first introduced into the group. She used to, you know, come at me, tease me and all that stuff, whatever. They replayed their little interaction. Remember when Dr. Heavenly used to call Contessa, C-O-N dash T-E-S-S? Girl, listen. Cone, C-O-N-E. There you go, bitch. I was like, yeah. Y'all had y'all time. Y'all had y'all time. And Dr. Evans was like, bitch, I ain't do shit to you. Yes, you did, girl. But, Buffy was like, you know, Heavenly is light. I like her. She good. She cool. Whatever. But my only issue is with Dr. Jackie when you put out there to a whole bunch of people that I don't fucking know that I'm infertile and all that shit. Bitch, I'm sitting here like, here we go. And I did not like the way Jackie responded. And y'all know I love me some Dr. Jackie, but bitch, I can call a bitch out on the shade and everything. It's cool. To be cool with me, you gotta be able to take shade. You gotta be able to throw shade. You gotta be able to take it when somebody talking, you know, call you out on your mess or whatever. I'm trying to see her side, and I can understand how Dr. Jackie can feel the way that she feel, but baby, the way that I feel is no. And I can't believe that I'm on Toya and them side. I'm on the majority of the group side. Like, girl, we don't do shit like this right here, okay? Here's the thing. The one thing that I don't get, Buffy had every right to come out her mouth and say, listen, girl, I was not here for you putting it out there, because for her thing is, yeah, we trying to build a bond or whatever, but I told you this in confidence or whatever, regardless of if I said it to other people, I still told this to you. And you said it in a room full of people that I don't know. They don't need to know my issues like that. That's the thing that's probably bothering her. But see, this is where I have an issue with Buffy. And I said this in last week's review too. Why would you wait until the fucking trip to want to bring the shit up? No, bitch. You sat there and you let Dr. Jackie sit back you that night of the event right after it happened. You was kikiing in her face or whatever. You telling everybody else that you had an issue. Your husband saying, "No, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay." Deep down, you knew you had an issue, bitch. I'm the type of bitch that I ain't finna let that shit settle because it ain't gonna sit well. If I want to keep my friendship or keep on trying to develop something with somebody, I have to address the issue right then and there. Either I'm gonna address it right after your party and pull you to the fucking side and say, bitch, why the fuck you do that? Or I'm gonna call you the next day. I'm gonna let it simmer. I'm gonna let me calm down so I won't have to go off and say some nasty shit that I probably gonna regret. I'm gonna call you in the motherfucking morning. I'm be like, bitch, what the fuck was that? Okay, what the fuck was that? You know, I really didn't appreciate you putting that out there, regardless of what it is, and we could have had a mature ass conversation, one on one. Okay, even though it was done in the public, I would have preferred we had a mature conversation, one on one, and let it get out there, and then I can be like, y'all, you know, I said some things, and I just want to address something. We talked about it, and you know, Buffy, I apologize for that. Okay, cool. Dr. Jackie was like, bitch, I thought it was just, a way for us to connect and, putting our issues out there and trying to, get past certain things. And this is the issue. I put my issues out, infertilities and stuff like that, a way for us to connect and shit like that. Dr. Jackie didn't really see anything wrong with what she did. And I don't know if she really didn't see anything wrong with what she did, but the way that she was giving giving her excuse, she was giving excuses and just instead of just saying, "Bitch, I was wrong." Okay, bitch, let me tell you something, Dr. Jackie, you was wrong. You was wrong. That's just what it was. Okay, and then she was like, well, I didn't think that you had to ask. If we friends, we shouldn't have to ask. Can I say this? Can I say that? Bitch, yes, the fuck you do. Okay, I don't want everybody to know my business. If I'm telling you this, I'm telling you something in confidence. And like Toya said, even if I put out there and said to the group that I had a miscarriage, to my friends that I had a miscarriage, to my family that I had a miscarriage, that's between us, okay? But you still, if you're going to use me as an example or, try to incorporate me somehow into your little speech in an event that you have and that has other people that I don't know, you have to ask my permission. Can I use your story? Would it be okay? That is common courtesy, okay? That is, everybody don't want their shit to be out there, regardless of the fact that it's going to get out there eventually because we are, y'all recording this and it's going to be on TV or whatever anyway, but you still are operating as if there are no cameras around and nobody else is going to see this. So you still operating like normal people supposed to when they're, doing stuff. That's where it's coming from. Dr. Jackie don't seem to understand that, bitch. And at this moment, Dr. Jackie said, listen, Contessa was trying to do something. I don't know what she did. I think she tried to put her arm around her. And Simone was trying to take up for Dr. Jackie and was like, you got to see it from her point of view. No, girl, I ain't trying to see it from her point of view right at this instant right now because Dr. Jackie is, you could just see the wall putting up. Contessa put her arm around her. She said, girl, don't touch me. I said, oh, wait a minute. Dr. Jackie, maybe the reason why I like Dr. Jackie is because she reminds me of my aunt. They got the same hairstyle and everything, same structure and everything. And they're a little bougie. They both bougie as shit, okay? And they got sides of them that you never really see. And I brought out one of those sides of my aunt and it kind of made me mad. And I was like, bitch, what the fuck this shit was, okay? Why are you pissed at me? And she did the exact same thing that Dr. Jackie finna do right here. Bitch, she shut that shit down. She said, listen, first of all, I received it, Buffy. I received it, I apologized for it, and I'm done with it. Can we move on? Next, back to the dinner. I said, oh, you're not finna shut this shit down like this. It was like, bitch, you about to have a girl that's finna surface that you ain't never seen before. I said, oh shit, Dr. Jackie, bitch, this what we've been waiting on. Girl, this bitch been hidden, okay? I said, I knew that hoe was up in there somewhere. Y'all done brought this out. And she was still, Dr. Jackie, you still wrong as shit. I'm just gonna put it out there, bitch. You still wrong as shit. I still like it. You still wrong as shit. Child, that dinner got messy real quick, okay? Listen, Dr. Jackie said, Toy was like, girl, who is this? She was like, bitch, you know it's a new bitch, okay? I'm servicing and it is what it is, okay? I'm done with it. Buffy was like, look, bitch, I received the shit too, and I'm disappointed in the way that you responding, but okay, girl. And she was like, well, be disappointed, because we ain't got to say shit else. I received it. You ain't got to say nothing else to me the rest of this goddamn trip. I was like, ooh. Oh, Dr. Jackie, bitch. When the bitch is wrong, we get all up in our feelings or whatever. Because I'm guilty of doing some shit like that too. Okay? And like Dr. Heavenly said, or whoever else said, she probably reacting like this because she was put on full blast. That's what it is. We get defensive when we get put on blast and we know that we wrong as shit, but we don't feel like apologizing and owning up to our shit. Okay? That's what it feel like with Dr. Jackie. Trust and believe, I've been there, okay? We don't want to backtrack and be like, well, shit. I was wrong. You was right, My bad. Okay? We want to get on. Well, bitch, you should never did this, bitch. Why the fuck you wait this long if you had an issue, bitch? Okay? Fuck that. That's what Dr. Jackie was giving me all this time, okay? And then Dr. Heavenly has to interject and she said, hold on, let me just put this in there. Now, I know Dr. Jackie hard or whatever. When she hurt, I hurt. And I don't like when people coming for her like this. It is so crazy how they are like best of friends right about now because they started off on a rocky road too. Wrong road, bitch. Wrong road. But that's gonna be my new saying. Thank you, Portia. But anyway, so she was just basically saying, taking up for Jackie and saying that, she was not trying to say anything in malice and all that stuff or whatever. Next thing you know, Buffy get into it with Heavenly and all this stuff, and how you gonna tell me how I'm supposed to feel? That is true. That is true. Heavenly, you can't tell her how she's supposed to feel and what she meant and her attention and all that stuff. But at the same time, that whole conversation didn't need to get heated. And I will say this. Dr. Heavenly is a bitch that's gone, from what I'm seeing, she will defend a motherfucker down to the ground if she your friend and she truly believe in you, whether you right or you fucking wrong, bitch. Sometimes we need a bitch like that in our life, but we also need a bitch that's gonna say, now girl, I defended your ass. Now let me tell you something. Let me tell you what the fuck you went wrong. Now you went wrong at A, B, and C, okay? Before we got to E, you went wrong all three ways, okay? You need to fix that. Adjust. Take a time, go back and fix it, okay? But no, they get into it. It got real heated. Contessa had to be like, listen, Dr. Heaven, come on, let's go to the bathroom. We got to go to the bathroom. I ain't got to go to no goddamn bathroom. Yes, you do. You have to go to the bathroom. Contessa was like, bitch, just to diffuse the situation when it's getting heated, we got to go to the bathroom, okay? And so they trying to figure that whole shit out. And it was just toy like shit. Mariah did the right thing. That bitch probably was at a 5-star restaurant dining by herself having a good time. Mariah in her confessional. Yep. You're damn right. And at that point, I don't blame her. Bitch, I don't blame her. But then again, I probably would have been sitting there just like Eugene and them like, okay, I probably would have been enjoying it because it ain't got shit to do with me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna enjoy the festivities that's going on, just as long as my name don't get pulled up in it. But anyway, so they having this whole fallout or whatever. When Tessa come back with Dr. Heavenly, Dr. Heavenly does apologize for the whole thing. Toya asked, we just want to eat, okay? Every time they get into it, they always get into it, and that be making me mad too. Y'all get into it right when the food's supposed to be getting ready and come, okay? And 9 out of 10, y'all don't even get ready to eat. Y'all got to take to-go plate, okay? So we wasted a whole face full of makeup, a whole nice-ass dress to sit here to argue in or whatever, and don't even get to taste the food. But in this instance, they got to taste the food, and they broke the ice and everything, and then, Dr. Simone asked Buffy's husband, who was a psychiatrist, what could he end the whole thing on a positive note. And he was basically saying, before we get to the conflict, you should basically try to think of what another person's perspective may be before you say something. You have to put yourself in their shoes. And that's basically what they're saying. And Ben saying to Dr. Jackie, baby, that's what you needed to do before you let that shit come about your mouth. Now, once again, do I believe that Dr. Jackie did it with malice and intent, like she was really out to try to hurt the girl? No. She just spoke before thinking. That's what it was, okay? And, sometimes we can't admit when we fucking wrong, and that's how that shit ended. So, the next day, you got Buffy and David in there talking about what happened, and, she basically trying to make it seem like, Dr. Jackie is the type of person that don't have people calling her out, and so, that's what it is. You can't tell me that I was embarrassed, I was offended, and all this stuff, and woo, and if she want to come down and talk to me, we could talk. If not, therefore, I can be around a bitch that I don't fuck with like that, and it's nothing to me, okay? She said the same thing when they got into the van. It don't matter if I'm sitting by her, I could be sitting about her or in her lap, bitch, and ain't gonna get no trouble out of me. Now, I can respect that on one hand, but on the other hand, when y'all was sitting down, you was sitting back Curtis, okay? Jackie was squashed up in that goddamn corner. You know, she wasn't thinking about you at that moment. But, you know, everybody has their opinion. Simone, of course, she's gonna be on Dr. Jackie's side. And, you know, but Cecil is like, her response was brisk. Her response was a little bit disappointing or whatever. You know, you got to realize that you did something wrong, regardless of what your intention were. You offended somebody. You probably embarrassed somebody. You just apologized and genuinely apologized for it. Same thing that Toya and Eugene was saying. I know you try to talk about, you know, making women your purpose and all this stuff, but you did hurt this woman in some way, even if it wasn't your intent. So just apologize. And, you know, Dr. Jackie out there on the beach with Cecil, ooh, wrong nigga, Curtis, and was like, at this point, she tired of doing this apology ass tour. You know, she tired of so-called being friends with these people, and you gotta apologize each and every way you go. Okay, the Mariah thing, and then girl, we know you don't fuck with that bitch like that, so we know that shit wasn't genuine. But then this Buffy situation, you really fucked up in that situation. I ain't gonna have to, girl, it is what it is. But she said she can go down there and she can apologize to Buffy or whatever. She could take it or leave it, and it is what it is. She woman enough to do that. I said, okay, let's do that. They getting ready to go on the bus. You know, they all meeting up down at the bar and all that stuff. Mariah looked like ain't shit happened to her. Wasn't nothing wrong with that girl. And then they asking, how was dinner? I said, please don't tell them what Jackie did, because then Mariah want to throw in there about how this is what she did to me. You know, she want to turn the situation into herself all the time. And I just hate that shit. So they didn't get into that. Thank God. They get on the bus. They supposed to be going camel riding or whatever on the beach or whatever. And before they can even get they didn't even get Goodwill out the fucking onto the road, and the freaking engine stops. I said, God damn. And then they put the temperature up there, said it was 103 goddamn degrees. I said, no, the hell not. You know, at first I was with Toya like, bitch, why the fuck? You know, I was with someone like, girl, quit complaining about this shit. But when they got trapped up in there, I said, open up the fucking door. Contessa was like, bitch, is it really this hot? It's hell up in there. Get out, okay? Get out. So I got annoyed with Toya because they had to go out and walk back to the hotel or wherever they was at, and she just kept on complaining. It's hot. Yes, it's hot. You're walking alongside a freeway, okay? So what? Ain't nobody out there knowing you. Don't nobody give a shit. Okay, like, calm down. Complaining is not going to get you out the situation fast enough, all right? You're just going to make the situation worse, and you're going to make people pissed off at you. Shut the fuck up and get to the hotel and go chill out. That's what you need to do. Baby, over there at that bar when they get to the hotel, Damon was over there drinking. Dr. Heavenly was looking at him like, he don't need to be drinking, because when he drink, he can't handle that shit, and I just don't want that shit to be happening. Dr. Jackie, go over there for all of us and tell him to don't drink nothing else, okay? Dr. Jackie went over there and said, your wife said, please, you know, don't drink nothing else. Let this be your last drink. Listen, tell my wife that for the past 22 years, I have been doing and listening to just about everything that she says. Not all, but just about everything that she said. Let me just have this one day. One day. That's all I'm asking. She said, hell no. I said, let that man have that one day. If he throw up, he throw up. Y'all on vacation, okay? Have somebody come clean that shit up. All right. So Dr. Simone basically has to change the plan. They're gonna just go chill out by the pool, and you know they're going to get Toya and Mariah. And it seemed like Buffy and Heavenly is on good terms, because Heavenly was like, Buffy, I only got one swimsuit. Let me borrow one of yours. And she was like, yep. She said, I got the ass to fill it out. I said, well, see, this is what I like to see. I don't like it when they go on trips and they get all into these, you know, issues and whatever. We supposed to be having fun. Let's just have fun. Damn. I felt that shit at the end, boy. Let me tell you something. So they sitting down there eating or whatever, and then it's question time. Y'all know it's never really all that good when the questions pop up. They talk about, did Dr. Heavenly write the questions or whatever. No, she didn't write the questions, but they were down there just as vicious, you know. But they was real, okay? Conversation starters. The first one, you know, if your spouse cheat on you, would it make it a wash if you cheat too? Whatever. Like, basically, is it okay for the other spouse to cheat to make it even? And everybody was like, nah, that shit was wrong, okay? You don't do that stuff. You gotta heal somehow, some way, whatever. Then the next question was like, is it okay, do if your one spouse want to have a career change or something like that, like start a business, go back to school, have a career change, is it okay to just go ahead and do it, or do they have to talk and agree about it, or whatever, how they have to go about it? Okay, Dr. Heavenly is basically saying you don't need permission, but you can talk about it or whatever. You should be able to do what you need to do. Mariah is like, no, Mariah, Toya and them, they're like, it's supposed to be a one decision that's supposed to be in a household or whatever. I supposed to convince you that this is right for us. Next thing you know, Scott and Contessa, they taking this shit real personal because Dr. Heavenly did kind of call them out, whatever. And she taking it personal about the whole situation, and she is right. It is a double standard, regardless of her situation. But it is a double standard at the end of the day. A man can get into a relationship and come into a family or whatever and change careers and do this and do that, and the women's supposed to be okay with it. But as soon as the woman wants to stop, we see that in Love, Marriage, and Huntsville. You saw that with Marceau and Tish. When she wanted to go into real estate and not just stay at home anymore with the kids and wanted to work. Marceau, he had a big old issue with that, okay? But let him wanted to change his stuff and do something else. It's supposed to be okay. Same thing we see with Scott and Contessa. Like she said, Scott has changed his business around a lot of times and she was okay with it. But then let her want to go back to school. Now it's this big old issue about things that's going on and how this ain't happening and we need this and all this stuff. Woo, woo, woo. And so they was in the confessional and they was talking about it. Next thing you know, Scott said, listen, I just got to go to the bathroom. Contessa sitting there like, see, once again, here I am alone. That baby was about to start busting out crying. I said, get off my TV right about now because y'all ain't finna put me through it because I felt that shit. And she was right. And everybody has various opinions. And like Contessa said, what works in your household don't work in mine, because Heavenly was like, every man should, and then she was like, quit saying every man because they say your husband because mine don't, okay? And I said, ooh, burn. Y'all need to work this shit out. Y'all still need some therapy, okay? But that was Married to Medicine. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. I know the comments about to be popping on this Jackie and Buffy situation, but y'all be real truthful and y'all be real honest, all right? Do you agree with what Jackie's explanation was, or do you feel like she was wrong? I feel like she was wrong, okay? But it is what it is. Y'all tell me how y'all feel and I'll see y'all later. Peace.